I was telling my church that there are 3 reasons why people do not witness or they don't talk about Jesus anymore. And like I said, the 3 things are a lack of knowledge. And so the reason why I'm not going to tell you about God is because I don't know enough about him to try to witness to you. Secondly, the inability to display what I talk about, which simply means I talk about how Jesus told the paralyzed man, rise, take up your mat and walk, but I can't display that. Displaying that is right on the other side of inconvenience. So the reason why we don't flow in miracles like that is because we hadn't inconvenienced ourselves enough to display what we talk about. The third thing is shame in our belief. In the time that we live in, and I'm not going because I want to be politically correct on your platform. I ain't going to go there. I'm just going to say we live in a time to where believing the way that we believe, we experience shame from it. Yeah. And so because we bear that shame, I would rather not even try to witness. I would rather just keep salvation to myself. But it goes back to what you were saying. God, I never want to get into a space to where I don't know enough about you or somebody else knows more about my confession than I do. Mm-hmm. And they're able to convert me. That's tough, man. That's tough because there are so many people out there in the world that read this Bible back and forth, and they don't read it with the intentions of salvation. They read it with the intentions of
picking it apart. Yeah.
Fighting. Mm-hmm. Debating. Mm-hmm. This is why what you believe in is stupid.
I get the comments all the time on my prayer video from like different platforms. Every time I post a prayer.
Yep.
At least once a week, I get the scripture posted. You need to learn how to read because women's supposed to stay silent in the church. Well, I'm glad this you too.
Hey, I'm glad this ain't your platform. You came over here.
I was like, and I think I said it one time, and my husband might get me for it because he likes me to be kind and sweet.
Oh yeah. You can be kind and be sweet. You can leave that for us. Leave that for your brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
that don't mind speaking around.
I responded to one of the comments, and I was like, I said, if you use that same energy that you're using to attack me to win other people to Christ, then I might have listened.
But you're using it to attack somebody that's on the same team.
Yeah.
You're using it to attack somebody that's literally on the same team. There's a scripture I just drew out of the Bible. I think it's Ephesians 2:4. And this scripture says, which is going to be contradictory to what most people feel. Ever since I've been alive, I've heard the statement, I'm just trying to find out what my purpose is. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to find out why am I here? This scripture says that we are to have the same thinking and the same purpose, which suggests we only have one. There's no, your purpose is to do this and my purpose is to do this. No, we have one purpose, and that purpose is to lift up Jesus. The reason why he says, if I be lifted up, is because he's not the one that lifts himself up. Mm-hmm. I don't have a church. I'm sorry. I don't have a church. He said, if I be lifted up, which means he's waiting on people to lift him.
Yeah.
How do we lift him? With our lives. Mm-hmm. We lift him with the way that we live. I can't be lifting him up and attacking you in your comments. I'm talking to Facebook land right now. I'm talking to YouTube land right now.
Somewhere.
How are you lifting up? How is this edifying God?
Yeah.
How are you lifting him up? What is this comment that you got under my video how is that going to win somebody?
Yeah.
It's not.
But I realize a lot of those people are also hurting. Like when they're attacking me, I'm like, what is it that you need God to do for you? Leave me a prayer request under the video. Baby, I will make you your own video.
I'm actually going to start saying that. I'm going to steal that, and I'm going to put the little thing in your name down there.
Yeah.
What is it that you need God to do for you?
What is it that you need God to do for you? Because the Bible tells us to touch and agree. And maybe it's not happening for you because you ain't touched and agree with nobody because you got such a combative spirit that don't nobody want to touch and agree with you. Thanks so much for joining us for this episode. You've heard from us. Now we want to hear from you. I do prayer videos every single day. Comment your name and what you want me to pray for below. And follow me on any social platform at I'm Aisha Danielle so that you'll be able to see when your prayer video gets posted. Until next time, see you later.